Right, Shalom, giving all praise unto Yabashima, Shabashim, Korash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and our honest you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Now, brother, everybody are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh, giving all praises unto Yahweh. It's going to be a relatively quick video based upon these articles that you're seeing popping out of the UK, and pretty much you can see right now. Yeah, we're in that time right now where the push towards the digital ID and then ultimately the MLTB implantable RFID is going to be made manifested upon the face of the earth. So this here is a good piece of news. Okay, this is a beautiful piece of news because it goes to show us that everything that we've been working towards, everything that we've been fighting towards, everything that we've been hoping for, the Most High is getting ready to fulfill it in our lifetimes. Okay, in our lifetimes. Okay. We're about to see the return of Yahweh Shai. Right, so let's speak about this digital ID. And yeah, let's speak about this digital ID. So we told you for the longest time they was going to use these situations as a means of pivoting towards what they really want. They was going to give you order, right? Their order through the chaos that they give you. Okay, we told you that for the longest time. We told you they was going to give you their order based on the chaos that you see out here. And this is exactly what we're seeing across the face of the earth right now. You're seeing their order that they want to establish, which is the MLTB, via the chaos, right? Via the chaos that they've allowed to be seen out here. So what have you seen for the longest time within the UK? You've seen people coming out here speaking about the immigration thing, putting up the St. George flag, the Union Jack, all of that, talking about being national. When it comes to community, however, these Edomites have got nothing and no input towards their so-called community. You don't see them out there handing out bread to the hungry. You don't see them out there building up the poor their own. Okay, you don't see them out here trying to help the so-called other unfortunate Edomites. It's a bunch of selfish individuals living and existing, and just because the mortgage rates have gone up, now they want to complain about the immigration coming into the country, which we understand that was a emotion that's been induced upon them. Okay, that's an emotion that they was given. Okay, that particular emotion, they was given that particular emotion coming from where? Coming from their elites. Their elites told them this is what you're supposed to complain about. Let's give you a few situations that are maybe or maybe not be true. I'm not here to say that. Let's give you a couple of situations that you can rally behind, and we're gonna have this particular guy here that's going to be your leader towards this particular motion, towards this particular way of thinking. This is what we're seeing up on the face of the earth. That's where you see these guys out here. People really think Andrew Tate is a real guy, right? People really think these Twitter individuals that just rise up out of nowhere, get a bunch of followers, and then they say they're going to march in London against immigration on Saturday, and people show up. They really think that these figures are real individuals. They really think that these guys out here ain't fabricated. They're fabricated, man. And they're fabricated to fulfill a particular agenda. And what's been on the news, like I said, the immigration thing has been on the news, okay? The amount of flags that have come up and popped up all over the place is incredible. You would have never thought you was living in Britain about 6-7 weeks ago. But right now you feel like the Queen. you feel like Elizabeth herself, right, has welcomed you into the country. That's how much flags they done popped up all over the place, man. It feels like Charles, we're in the middle of Charles's great big garden right now. That's how much flags have done popped up all over the place, right? But that's off of the back of what? The emotions that you've been given. You didn't come up to these conclusions by yourself. You've been given these particular emotions by your elites. Your elites told you how to feel, and so therefore you felt it. And what have they been feeling? They've been feeling oppressed, apparently. They've been feeling like this country don't belong to them, apparently, right? They've been feeling all of these particular things, but when it comes down to it, the situation is, what's the situation? What's the situation at hand? When it comes down to it, what's the situation at hand? They was using this particular immigration thing to usher in the digital ID, and in one of the articles, it actually says it, okay? I'm afraid I clicked on the wrong article, but what I'll do is I'll go back to the article once I finish the video, right? And I'll use that as the caption for the video. I'll use that as the little image that you see when you click the video. And they told you straight up and down, we're going to use this particular plan to control immigration, and this is the digital ID. And what do you think that's going to entail within a short amount of space of time? Because there's going to be security things that's going to go wrong. Just like how we showed you that they're going to use these situations to bring about the digital ID, but they're going to create even more chaos, in order for that digital ID to be implantable. And that's the sweet spot. And again, like I've been saying, this is the prophecies coming to pass, baby. This is the prophecies coming to pass. Right? This is what we've been hoping for. Okay, we've been hoping for these particular things, man. We've been praying for this, man. Okay, we've been praying for this. You got guys out here that are on some madness. They wanna empire within Esau's empire. We ain't on that, right? Like the scripture says, we're looking for and hasting until the coming day of Yahweh Hashem Al Shai, wherein this kingdom is going to be destroyed, and our kingdom, the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Al Shai is going to be established. And oh man, we're salivating for that, man. We're salivating for that. We can't wait for that. We can't wait for that. Okay, too long have we been living underneath the oppressive ways of the red Hebrew Edomite Esau. Okay, living under bureaucracy. Living under a situation where you got to get a piece of paper to travel to the other side of the world so you can see, right, what the girls look like over there. That's oppression. Never has there been a situation like that. And this is the hypocrisy of this guy. This guy will go out there, he'll conquer a particular land, then he'll give you a piece of paper saying you can't come back to my land. That's how hypocritical this situation is. But it's all good. Bring about your digital ID. Right, bring about your MOTB and let's get the hell out of here, man. Let Yahweh Shai's reign begin upon the face of the earth. That's what we're looking forward to. Right, anyways, with that, I'm going to say all praise unto Yahweh Shai, Bashim Korash. The one is unto the apostles of great millstone, and I'll see you on the next one. Shalom, shalom, shalom.